Amy Roloff's husband, Chris Merrick, married her secret girlfriend. Amy Roloff crying, "I will explain everything." Hold on tight, because what we're about to uncover might just shock you. You've heard the whispers, the rumors, the wild headlines. But today, we're revealing the truth, the real story behind Chris Merrick, Amy Roloff's husband, and his so-called secret girlfriend. Is it true? Did Chris secretly marry another woman? Was there really a betrayal beneath the surface of this fairy tale romance? Let's rewind. It all started with a bombshell, a headline that made waves. Chris Merrick secretly married his other girlfriend. It was enough to make anyone's jaw drop. Could this be true? Was the man who had won Amy's heart now sneaking around in secret? Every now and then, rumors fly, but I can assure you, there's no truth to this. Chris and I are fine. But the rumors didn't stop there. They spiraled. People began questioning everything. Is this the end of their fairy tale? Has Chris been hiding something? Somewhere, hidden behind the veil of social media, an anonymous post sparked the fire. A Facebook group claiming the unthinkable. Amy and Chris are done. It spread like wildfire. But guess what? This post was nothing more than a lie. No credible source, no proof, just empty words from someone hiding behind a keyboard. People love to talk, but Amy and I are stronger than ever. These rumors, they don't bother us. We're not going anywhere. Doesn't it seem too easy to create a rumor? All it takes is a single whisper and suddenly everything falls apart. But let's stop for a moment. How can we believe something that doesn't come from the people who matter the most? Chris and Amy, the real story is in their words, not some random post. In a world where rumors spread faster than wildfire, it's easy to forget how damaging it can be. Each share, each comment, making everything seem more real than it actually is. But truth is harder to find. People need to slow down before reacting. Misinformation spreads faster than we can control it. Always ask, where is this information coming from? Who benefits from spreading it? Wise words. But how many of us actually stop to ask those questions before we click that share button? Think about it. Now, let's turn the page. Forget the headlines. Forget the rumors. Let's talk about love. The love between Amy and Chris isn't built on gossip or scandal. It's real, it's strong, and it's lasting. When I look at Chris, I see my best friend, the man I get to spend the rest of my life with. Despite the noise, despite the fake stories, Amy and Chris stand together. The truth is, they are writing their own story, and it's far from the drama-filled headlines. So what have we learned today? It's simple. Rumors are just that, rumors. They're not the truth. The truth lies in the words of the people involved. In Amy and Chris's case, they've spoken clearly. They're fine, they're strong, and their love, it's undeniable. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. More update? Amy Roloff admits working with Karen Chandler is awkward. Matt's situation will impact her forever. Even though Amy and Matt Roloff of Lpbw have made significant progress since their divorce in 2016, there are still issues. The mother of four said she isn't yet at ease working closely with Matt's fiancée, Karen Chandler, the long-standing manager of Roloff Farms. Amy, 61, said in a preview for the episode on Tuesday, April 2, "For me, it's still kind of awkward to meet up with Karen. Not that the circumstances surrounding Matt and me, or everything that was going on, didn't affect me. It will continue to affect me until the day I die." The Dwarf Athletic Association of America benefited from a silent auction that Amy and her husband Chris Merrick organized on March 26 with the help of Karen, 56, and Matt, 62. Matt admitted that he and Karen were letting go and letting Amy take charge of the fundraising when the ex-couples met with their respective partners to discuss the specifics. Regarding his ex-wife, whom he was married to from 1987 to 2016, Matt remarked, Karen is very list-driven, constantly making a list, and Amy is a little haphazard. Therefore, we play a supporting role, and I believe we have a lane. She bears the responsibility. Amy admitted in a private confession that everyone was doing their part to the event's success. Regarding Matt and Karen, the Lpbw star remarked, "They may not have come up with a few more than I was hoping, but they're bringing in people." And that's just as important. As a result, we are bringing in more stuff for the auction, but they're probably drawing in a lot more people than we do. He's also getting a whole barn ready so we can have this event. Amy promised to create a rough itinerary for the evening, but Karen wasn't sure the plan would be implemented. "Is it likely that I will see an itinerary before the event?" In a confessional with Matt, Karen stated, I got a 50-50 shot. However, I would probably say no if I were to risk my own money on it." Following their announcement in 2015 that they were divorcing after almost 30 years of marriage, Amy and Matt have made progress in their relationship. Despite their many disagreements over the years, including Amy's suspicions that Matt had an affair with Karen while they were married, Amy and Matt have made a concerted effort to get along for the benefit of their children. After 7 years of dating, Matt proposed to Karen in April 2023, and Amy married Chris, 61, in August 2021. More update. Amy Roloff shares Michigan fun, misses Chris Merrick. And Zach Roloff feared for his life, thought death was imminent. This week, Amy Roloff, star of Little People, Big World, told her TLC viewers that she went to see her father, Gordon Knight, to celebrate his 95th birthday. She also expressed gratitude for visiting Michigan and spending time with her siblings in other comments. However, she will shortly be going back to her loyal husband, Chris Merrick. TLC fans were deeply saddened to hear that Gordon's wife, Patricia Knight, died in September 2019 at the age of 86. Amy's daughter was grateful that her mother had lived a long and loving life, even though her family was in mourning upon her hurried return to Michigan. Until October 2019, when she returned to her busy schedule, she kept helping her dad get used to his new normal. Fans of Lpbw would have been startled if Amy Roloff hadn't visited her mother's grave. Naturally, that was heartbreaking, but she also enjoyed spending time with her siblings. On February 6, she shared a carousel of photos of her beautiful home state. She primarily used beautiful settings to promote her family. After last week's extreme temperatures in Oregon, she was certainly glad it didn't seem to be too chilly. The Lpbw star posted some adorable family pictures to Instagram, but it's clear that she missed her spouse, Chris Merrick. She stated in her caption that she looks forward to getting back to Chris in a few days. Amy Roloff shares photos of her mother's side of the family, which her Little People, Big World fans love. After all, they don't frequently appear on the TLC program. As a result, people express their appreciation and thankfulness in the comments. Your father and brother are identical. It's amazing how your dad still looks at 95. Allow things to evolve organically, discover contentment inside yourself, and acknowledge that you are doing well. During a period of warmth that may be in the 40s, your brother is dressed in shorts. I adore it. That's how we do things in the Midwest. I hope you had a good time with your family. What do you think about Amy Roloff having fun with her father and other family members? Do you think her fans' comments are fantastic? More update. The Little People Big World couple Matt and Amy Roloff divorced in 2017. Prior to that, they were a married couple. The pair has since moved on. Matt is seeing Karen Chandler, while Amy is married to Chris Merrick. Fans of Lpbw think this is not the true tale, even though the four of them often hang out and film together for the show. They often see Amy's unease at having to spend so much time with her ex and Chris's developing bond with Matt. According to the most recent rumors, Matt has been trying to irritate her with every new post. To learn more about this, keep watching. Following their divorce, Amy Roloff was finally forced to surrender her farm's ownership holdings. She desired for her sons, Zach and Jeremy, to inherit the farm and live there. For the Lpbw grandmother, nothing was more significant than her sons carrying on the family tradition. However, Matt Roloff stopped it and wouldn't haggle with the twins. He has recently begun construction on his dream house and turned the spacious home into a vacation rental. He will live in this house with his girlfriend, Karen Chandler, as they get married. Consequently, Matt Roloff has been sharing a lot of pictures of the topic. He talked about how they laid the foundation for the farm, what kind of wood they used for the construction, and other topics. Nowadays, a lot of Lpbw followers think Matt is doing it to get even with his ex, Amy Roloff. One of his followers commented on these photos on Instagram, saying that it was a great way to get under his ex's skin. However, Amy Roloff, his girlfriend, has not yet addressed this issue. Regarding the ongoing construction of the farm, she has remained silent. Whatever the case, Amy may talk about it in later episodes. Although there hasn't been a formal announcement of a renewal, she claimed that the series was still in production. Amy has maintained a clear separation between her personal and professional lives, despite the fact that many Lpbw fans have noted that she feels uncomfortable spending time with her ex and his fiancée, Karen. She filed documents to maintain her business, Our Pumpkin Products, the celebrity's yearly report stated. She is the company's president, and Matt is its secretary, according to insiders. This business was really started by the ex-couple in 2016, 1 year prior to their divorce. Many of Amy's fans were perplexed by her behavior. Why she would still work with her ex was beyond their comprehension. However, several of her supporters commended her for maintaining a clear separation between her personal and professional lives. Amy has also taken part in the last 2 seasons of The Pumpkin Patch since Matt and Zach Roloff's farm disagreement. Although she is open about her love for her child, many see her decision to stay in a relationship with her ex as dishonest. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.